Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fit by 40. Jason, I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life by the time I turn 40. I'm not trying, I'm going to. And that's on May 27th of next year. So that is the goal right now. I like to get on here and answer questions. So if you got any fitness, health related questions, don't matter how old you are, where you are on your fitness journey, leave that in the comments below. If you like to hear me answer questions, hit that subscribe button and support my channel. And let's just jump into today's subject. Today's subject is lifestyle balance and how to keep fit long term. It's a pretty deep subject to go over, but I got some questions picked out here that I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. So let's just jump in. Question number one, consistency versus perfection. How do you personally balance aiming for progress without falling into an all or nothing mindset when life gets busy or you miss a workout? So that's something I've struggled with for a long time. Is I'm the type of person that wants to go to the gym every single day. And as cool as that sounds, as like warrior mindset, I can't be stopped. You fall into the risk of overloading your joints and your central nervous system. Like if you're really going hard and you're really getting after it, which you should be if you're going to the gym consistently, going every day, you're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot. And if you do it for long enough, you won't realize how it feels to be rested, because I did that. I went to the gym 190 days in a row. I didn't realize how fatigued my joints and stuff were until I took a really big rest. I was doing like an upper lower thing, like Monday and Friday. And the second week, I was so much stronger and I felt so much better. So taking your rest days is extremely important. So it's important to have that all or nothing attitude, but it's also important to know that if you really want it, having a rest day here and there once or twice per week is going to benefit you so much in the long run. And you can't forget why you started this thing, that you wanted to be in an incredible shape. And I don't think going every day is the answer. So that all or nothing attitude can be a little dangerous sometimes, like even when life gets busy and you got stuff going on, and especially if you have a family or wife and kids and you got to take care of them. There may be something important going on, but you're in the mindset of I go to the gym every single day no matter what, and it could mess that up. So I think having balance is extremely important, especially long term. And you'll find that you'll make as much progress or more progress if you take those rest days. And sometimes life will give you rest days. Question number two, time management. What strategies do you use to fit training, meal prep, and recovery into a packed schedule while still leaving room for work, family, or social life? Something I've been hacking away with my diet is I've noticed the more simple I keep it, the easier it is for me to stick to it. And that may not be the case with everybody, but my strategy here lately has been stuff that I can cook really quick and still hit my macros and everything. So basically what I've been doing lately as far as time management for my meals is so what I do is I keep the rice around that you can microwave, and this pre-cooked chicken that you can microwave. And I make my breakfast really simple, just some eggs and oatmeal. And by simplifying it, it only takes me 5 to 10 minutes to cook a meal. So I can't use the excuse of, oh man, I got to wash all the dishes. I got to put this chicken in the oven for an hour. And I got to chop these potatoes up, put them in the air fryer for 30 minutes. And while the diet that I'm doing right now may not be optimal, it's optimal in the sense that I can stick to it because it's simple. So that's something that I think is helping a lot. And as far as the going to the gym thing, that can be hard to balance because I definitely feel better when I go in the afternoon. And If I really thought it was getting in the way, I would go back to going like really early, like 4, 5, 6 a.m. That way it would not get in the way of me like taking my kids to school or spending time with my wife in the morning. So there's definitely ways. I think it's important for you to find your own way to balance it, because I think balancing it is a very important thing for sustainable progress long term. So definitely try to find that balance for yourself. Question number 3, sustainability. What small daily habits have you built that keep you on track long term, even during stressful times or travel? I have the mindset that this thing is definitely a long term thing, and that it's a marathon and not a sprint. So you can't expect to have these results overnight or anything. Sustainability, man, that's something that I've really worked on the last couple years. I think it's really a mindset thing, man. Just knowing that it's going to take a really long time, but as long as you stick to it 90% of the time, you're going to make real progress. And just seeing the progress that I've made and knowing I can make the scale go up or down at will, I think that's helped with sustainability. That was kind of a tough question to answer. I hope I answered it all right. Motivational shifts. How has your motivation for fitness changed over time? Aesthetics, health, performance, mental well-being, and how do you stay committed when motivation dips? I've said this quite a few times. Motivation is what gets you started. Discipline is what keeps you going. So I think when you're in your most motivated state, that's when you need to make most of your commitments. So, for example, if I'm super motivated, and that's basically what happened. I was 210 pounds and I was super motivated. I'm like, okay, I'm getting way out of shape. I'm about to turn 40, and this is not where I saw myself being at this point in time. So I was super motivated in that moment, and that's when I made my commitments that I was going to stop drinking, I was going to eat better, and I was going to go to the gym consistently. And I decided in that moment that even I knew motivation would fade. So in that motivated state, I promised myself I would be disciplined. Has it been perfect? No. Have I fallen off? Yes. It's definitely been a difficult journey, but I think the biggest lesson there is that in your most motivated state, that's when you need to make your commitments and discipline yourself to stay to those commitments. Final question number 5, balance and enjoyment. How do you allow room for flexibility, like social events, favorite foods, or downtime, without feeling like you're sabotaging your long-term progress? So that's a huge mental battle I've had with myself. I felt like I had to go to the gym every day. I had to do cardio every day, and that I couldn't eat this or that. And I think that was making my progress even worse, because when you limit yourself too much, you're a lot more inclined to cheat on your diet. You're a lot more inclined to fall off the rails completely. I think allowing yourself to be more social, allowing yourself to have a bowl of ice cream, allowing yourself to have a drink. For me, I can't just have a drink because I have a problem. Once I start drinking, I can't stop drinking. So you have to weigh that one yourself, if you're disciplined to have a drink like once a month, like more power to you. But I think balance is certainly important, because if you don't have that balance, you're going to fall off. I've already said it, but making yourself too strict is just going to make the thing so hard to stick to that you're just going to fall off. So, for example, if you're first starting to work out and start a diet, keep it simple. Be like, I'm going to eat 150 grams of protein, and I'm going to work out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you do that for long enough and you stick to it, that discipline that you've built there and that balance you've made It's going to make you enjoy it. And then you're like, okay, maybe I can add a day. And we'll go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And if you enjoy that, add another day. So just finding that balance is definitely going to lead to that enjoyment. But yeah, I enjoyed answering those questions, but you know what I enjoy more? Answering questions from you guys. So again, I encourage you to leave me some questions to answer. They don't even have to be fitness related. But I will definitely answer them, and I hope you guys take the time to leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. But we're going to keep on going. Tomorrow is leg day. Today was actually a rest day. My split's going to go back to push-pull legs, rest, upper, lower, rest. That's going to be my split for a while. So tomorrow will be a leg day. Maybe I'll include my leg workout or maybe my whole video tomorrow will just be my leg workout. Who knows? Like, I'm trying to go off script completely here and just put out different kinds of content. But I do enjoy answering questions. So don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. Never give up on yourself. And don't let those hard days win. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Boom.